Apple fans, something massive is happening behind the scenes in Cupertino, and the rumors surrounding the next-gen Apple TV are getting wild. For months, the tech community has been arguing over what to even call this thing. Is it the Apple TV Pro, the Apple TV Mini, the Apple TV Vision, or the name everyone is betting on right now, the Apple TV Ultra? But look, let's stop obsessing over the name for a second. The real question we need to ask is much bigger. What insane upgrades is Apple cooking up to actually justify an Ultra title? And why are top tech insiders suddenly so hyped about a device that usually just sits under your TV? Now, let's establish the facts right out of the gate. Apple hasn't officially hit the stage to announce the Apple TV Ultra just yet. However, according to incredibly reliable reports from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, the next-generation Apple TV hardware is essentially finished. It's sitting in Apple's labs right now, completely ready to ship. So what's the holdup? Apple is deliberately waiting for its massive next-generation Siri and AI software ecosystem to fully mature. The leaks point to a powerhouse loaded with an A17 Pro chip, Apple's custom N1 wireless silicon, and blazing fast Wi-Fi 7. In this video, I'm breaking down the 5 massive upgrades that will elevate this device from a basic streaming box to an absolute beast. And make sure you stick around until the very end, because upgrade number 5 changes the entire game, completely transforming how you interact with your entire home. Let's kick things off with upgrade number 1, a massive leap in processing power. The upcoming Apple TV Ultra is heavily tipped to skip standard mobile chips and drop the powerhouse, a 17 Pro chip, right into your living room. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, why on earth does a TV box need a Pro-level 3nm chip? I only use it to stream Netflix and YouTube. And you're right, for basic streaming, a cheap streaming stick works fine. But Apple isn't trying to compete with cheap streaming sticks anymore. By packing the A17 Pro inside, Apple is aiming for flawless Apple Intelligence integration, incredibly smooth UI animations, and deep computational processing for future tvOS features. This isn't a minor spec bump. It's a generational leap in performance. If these reports are accurate, Apple is sending a clear message. The Apple TV Ultra is no longer just an accessory. It is a premium entertainment engine. That brings us directly to upgrade number 2, which is the brain of the entire operation, Apple Intelligence, and a completely overhauled Siri. Honestly, this is the exact reason Apple is holding back the launch. As Mark Gurman noted, the hardware is ready, but the software needs to be perfect. Apple refuses to launch a premium Ultra model with the same old, frustrating voice assistant we've used for years. They want Siri to feel like a real conversationalist. Imagine dropping onto your couch after a long day and simply saying, "Siri, find me a gritty sci-fi thriller under 2 hours." "Siri, what was that funny line he just said?" Rewind 30 seconds. "Siri, dim the living room lights, turn on movie mode, and resume the exact show I was just watching on my iPhone during my commute." Current smart TV voice search is clunky and barely works half the time. But with localized Apple Intelligence, your TV will learn your daily routines, connect seamlessly with your iPhone and HomePods, and become a highly personalized, context-aware assistant. It moves the device from being an app launcher to the absolute command center of your living room. Upgrade number 3 dives under the hood into connectivity, and while it sounds a bit technical, it is massive for daily use. We are looking at full Wi-Fi 7 support coupled with Apple's proprietary N1 wireless chip. Let's translate that into plain English. Better wireless tech means your days of staring at a buffering wheel are officially over. It means instant 4K and potentially even 8K stream initialization, zero lag during AirPlay mirroring, and an incredibly stable local network. But more importantly, remember that the Apple TV doesn't live in a vacuum. It lives within the Apple ecosystem. It's constantly talking to your AirPods for spatial audio, your HomePods for theater sound, and your iPhone for remote input. The custom N1 chip is designed to act as the ultimate traffic controller, making sure every single device in your room syncs up with zero latency. It's the invisible glue making the entire Apple home experience feel magical. Next up is upgrade number 4, gaming. This is where the Apple TV Ultra gets incredibly disruptive. Armed with the hardware ray tracing capabilities of the A17 Pro chip, this device is about to become a genuinely formidable console alternative. Now, let's be realistic. The Apple TV Ultra isn't going to dethrone a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X for hardcore gamers. But it doesn't need to. Think about the massive market of casual gamers, families, and kids. By opening up Apple Arcade and advanced controller support on a chip this powerful, you can play gorgeous, console-quality games directly on the big screen without spending hundreds on a dedicated gaming rig. No complicated setups, no massive consoles taking up shelf space. Just your Apple TV, a wireless controller, and instant, high frame rate gaming. It's a genius value proposition because it answers the classic critic question, why buy this when my smart TV already has Netflix? Because your smart TV can't do this. This brings us to the big one. Upgrade number 5 is the feature that fundamentally redefines what the Apple TV is actually for, transforming it into the definitive smart home hub. Think about it logically. The TV is the biggest, brightest, most central screen in your entire house. It makes perfect sense for it to act as the brain of your home. With Apple's revamped smart home strategy, the Apple TV Ultra will allow you to monitor your security cameras via picture-in-picture while watching a movie, manage smart lighting, receive instant doorbell alerts, and coordinate your entire HomeKit ecosystem right from your couch. This explains perfectly why Apple is being so patient with the release date. If the next-gen series software isn't completely bulletproof, the entire smart home experience falls apart. Apple is waiting to ensure that when you plug this box in, your home feels like it's living in the future. As a quick bonus, the leaks are also pointing toward a brand new Siri remote. While a remote update might sound minor compared to a pro-tier processor, it's the item you handle every single day. Rumors suggest refined ergonomics, better tactile buttons, and a feature we have all been begging for, native Find My support. Let's be honest, everyone loses their remote between the couch cushions. Being able to ping it directly from your iPhone is going to save a lot of sanity. So to wrap it all up, those are the 5 massive upgrades tracking for the Apple TV Ultra. The beastly A17 Pro chip for raw performance, Apple Intelligence for a genuinely smart Siri, Wi-Fi 7 and the N1 chip for flawless connectivity, console-quality casual gaming via Apple Arcade, and a complete smart home hub infrastructure to run your house. Plus, that much-needed new Siri remote with Find My tracking. Again, while Apple likes to keep its final marketing names close to its chest, the sheer scale of these hardware and software upgrades tells us everything we need to know. This isn't just another incremental black box to stream videos. This is a massive play for the center of your home. Now I want to pass the question over to you. If Apple drops the Apple TV Ultra with all of these features, is it an instant buy for you? Or do you feel like the built-in software on your current smart TV is already doing enough? Drop a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. I read every single one. If you want to stay ahead of the curve with clean tech breakdowns, real facts, and zero fluff, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications. The second Apple drops more official news on this, you'll see it covered right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.